fun, and I learned a lot, and I met a lot of cool people. Really enjoyed my experience. I learned a lot, and the staff really inspired me.
I had such a great time learning about all these learning how to make a new business. It was extremely fun.
I was really inspired by the staff, so I want to thank everybody.
I really had a lot of fun here. They taught us a lot about entrepreneurship and leadership, and I hope we can keep in touch with them.
This experience was a great experience. It was very inspirational and fun, and now I know what it takes to start a business, and now I can use it to carry out my future endeavors. Thank you.
If you want something you've never had, you've got to do something that you've never done.
This was beautiful. I look forward to the second retreat.
I am expecting to learn how to be a better leader in the community.
I would like to learn more about being an entrepreneur, and the steps and the risks and the real facts about being an entrepreneur.
What I expect out of this trip is to learn a little bit more about entrepreneurship and becoming a better leader.
Business is really common sense, and it's logic. All right, that if you do your research with a little bit of luck, but if you work hard and smart and you save and you plan this out, you have a much higher chance of succeeding in business than when you don't have a business plan. They say that up to 70-75% of individuals who go into business without a business plan within 5 years bankrupt or close the business within 5 years without the business plan. With the business plan, that rate of failure reduces tremendously, I think in half.
So, when you are in your group, when you identify the business venture that you're going to work on, and you come to an agreement that, you know what, this is it, this is going to be a venture that we think is realistic and feasible to be implemented within our community, then you set goals, right? Okay, so when you set those goals, it has to be goals that every single person in the group understands and is willing to work hard at achieving as a team. That's really the main function of being in a group. You're working to achieve the same goal as a team. Do we all understand that? Did y'all say there's no I in team? Somebody else said, well, there's an M and an E in me. But the reality is that if you're going to be successful, you need a team.
This thing out here called Midnight Madness is just about them meditating, looking at the possibilities, doing some things that they've never done before. That's Midnight Madness. If you want something you've never had, you've got to do something that you've never done. It's time for me to go to the beach. Listen, man, I know you're a true leader, man. Okay? Thank you for coming out here. You could have been anywhere else. You could have been in school doing whatever you do. People know you're a leader. That means you got to watch what you do. All right? You have choices you're going to make with your life. People are going to watch those choices. Keep all of your friends your friends. Watch who they are. If they're encouraging you, keep them. If they're not, get rid of them. Find somebody else. You have a new network now. That's us. We know a whole lot of people. Okay? So you got to stay in contact with us. It's your responsibility.
That's true.
Okay? All right, I'm looking forward to your presentation tomorrow. I know you're going to give a dynamic presentation. I'm looking forward to keeping up with you and watching you grow. Okay? All right, bro. I appreciate you coming. I know you could have been in a lot of different places, but you decided to be with us. Okay? So thank you very much. I think you're a leader. Okay? I think you're a dynamic leader. And you can be even better. You have to watch who your friends are. The people who are going to encourage you, keep them near. The people who have negative things to say, you already know, get rid of them. Okay? I'm looking forward to watching your presentation. I'm looking forward to watching you grow. You have a new network of grown-ups now. And you have a new network of friends here. Use us. We know a whole lot of people. Depends on what you want. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, buddy.
We are inventing a tech book, which is also an electronic notebook. For example, most students nowadays, they don't like to walk around with heavy books and always have to go home with books. So sometimes when students lost books, they have to pay for it, which is a lot of expenses to cover. So the tech book, what it does is that it actually stores all your subjects in one, so you never lose it. You always have everything, and you also have pencils that come with the tech book. So there's no need for the utensils. Any other, yes? Yeah, it includes subjects like English, math, science, social studies, history, speech, even gym. Tech book, it's really advanced. Yes?
How can the tech book help students in class?
Well, what it does is that it actually helps people do the classwork. People make sure they doesn't lose it. Now, people do tests, quiz, projects, so everything's stored so they know what they're doing. It also comes with an invoice memo to remind students what they're supposed to be doing.
When we first conceptualized Megatech, we wanted to create a company that taught students and that helped the environment, the economy, that would revolutionize the way people were educated. We didn't just want to make money. We wanted to make a difference. So we created the tech book, which would not only help students by reducing the load, helping them be more organized, sort of like a personal PDA, only with more designs, more features, everything that you need for school. But we also decided that this would also help, how our CEO said that we were going to partner with McGraw & Hill. Well, if we partner with McGraw & Hill, they'll be able to save money since they don't have to make so many textbooks, which will cut down trees, which will save them money, cut down trees. Then we'll be able to sell it to the school, which will save them money since they don't have to buy the $300 textbooks. Sell it to the students, will save them money since they don't have to buy the textbooks too and sell them back. So what we wanted to do was not only to help the environment by cutting down trees, but also to help educate the students so that when they grow up, they can revolutionize the world all over again, so that they can learn things they need to do so that when they grow up, they can make the world an even better place.
Culture Couture is a high-end fashion store that caters to the everyday people, local and tourists alike, that want a different fashion other than gold and silver. We sell jewelry, handbags, and clothing. Our products can be classified as a want because it is used to enhance the natural beauty of the individuals living on the island. Our market consists of mainly females, ages as low as 1 to 65, and in the future we hope to target our male staff.
We are also partnered with the U.S. Department of Agriculture because we're using the natural resources that our island has provided for us.
Our mission statement is Culture Couture is a retail manufactured business that will introduce a new form of natural fashion and apparel throughout the world. Our social responsibility statement is Culture Couture is willing to give back to the community through nonprofit organizations and through the development of a trust fund that will benefit rising entrepreneurs in the United States Virgin Islands.
What we are selling is a product that will be used of raw material that will be made into recycled fabric and will be created into handbags that can be used for all purposes, for shopping, for just for fashion, for going out, and it can be used for any single purpose you want. The mission statement of Renew to Reuse is to create awareness through education of the misuse and the improper disposal of garbage bags. Many of you have seen how the beaches have become filthy. There's plastic bags lying around all over, and then there's no one who's there to clean it up. So we can use those plastic bags and any raw material that we find and can manufacture it into a recycled fabric that can be then distributed as sewn handbags that can be given to anyone who wants to go to shop. And a social responsibility statement, despite the efforts that everyone in the community tries in order to clean up the environment, there will always be someone who just still wants to pollute the environment because they really don't care. And it takes up to 1,000 years for these plastic bags to decompose even in a landfill. So it just accumulates when it drops into the water, the marine life will consume it and it will eventually kill the marine life. And what do we have to eat later? We don't have any fish, no shrimp. It affects us in the long run.
Our competition is Purple Papaya, Big Beard, and Scubas. Our competitive advantage is that we are affordable and cheap. We have a wide variety of unique designs, and we are located in popular locations. Our unique selling point, producing creative, unique designs with environmentally friendly consciousness.
Basically, what Business in a Green Box is, it helps young entrepreneurs as expanding businesses who wants to go green. So if someone that wants to open up a business, that wants to start we give them the ideas that we come up with, as well as everything they need in this one green box, as well as for expanding businesses that wants to go green. We are a service provider as well as for a partnership.
What we did is we made it simple but to the point. As you know, we're a service and we are consulting businesses in ways that they can go green. We are trying to target small entrepreneurs or large businesses who have a heart to go green and save our environment. Our prices are $150 an hour, but can be negotiable, especially for small businesses that are just starting off and do not have as much money. We are located in St. Thomas and in St. Croix, and we currently have a website. You will see us on the TVs, hear us on the radios, through brochures, different seminars, business cards, so we will be known. Currently, we have no competition because we are a unique business and nobody is like us currently. We are more affordable and effective, and we have a demand to go green for our environment to save it. We are a collaboration of consultants that make a mission impossible possible.
I thought that you guys were awesome. That was one of the hardest decisions, even in my entrepreneurial experience, that I've had to make, because I think I can see that you guys gain a lot of knowledge in a really, and when we consider it was 2 days, I think that in itself is unbelievable, because I was really blown away by all the presentations, and I think that you guys are all winners.
When we first met them, they were clueless as to how intense this was going to be. And when we mentioned that they would have to do this presentation, some of the students were like, not me, no way. And if you look at the banner, it basically says, mission possible. You did it. You made it happen. You delivered.
You all did such a wonderful job, which made it extremely difficult for us to decide the placement. We had to do it, but believe me, you are all wonderful entrepreneurs. I'm considering you entrepreneurs right now.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Carissa, and I was the COO of Business in a Green Bag. What I learned here was a lot: how to be an entrepreneur, how to work with other people, and I was really inspired by the staff, so I want to thank everybody. Thank you.
I really enjoyed my experience. I learned a lot, and the staff really inspired me, and so did my peers, and I really enjoyed all the information that I learned today.
I had such a great time learning about all these learning how to make a new business. It was extremely fun staying up all night trying to finish, and I just want to thank Mr. Amps and his crew for coming down here and giving us this opportunity.
I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot, and I met a lot of cool people, so I don't regret this experience.
I really had a lot of fun here. They taught us a lot about entrepreneurship and leadership, and I hope we can keep in touch with them. All right, thank you.
And this experience was a great experience. It was very inspirational and fun. And now I know what it takes to start a business, and now I can use it to carry out my future endeavors. Thank you.